Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. Give y'all some time to tune in. For those that were waiting, apologies for the last 2 days. This conversation was supposed to be had 2 days ago, but been dealing with some personal issues I had to take care of, definitely. But and anytime I do come around, be giving you some real life shit. So, James number 8, what's going on, my guy? First things first, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive Thursday. Hopefully everybody was smoothly able to get through the work day. Hopefully your kids got through the school day. Yeah, it's Friday Eve, so I know a lot of y'all gonna be busy and prepared for the weekend, like we all should be. I'm in Chicago, baby. Hopefully everybody had a smooth transition this week. Um, I ain't gonna be too crazy, but the title is Clear as Day though. Appreciate everybody that tuned in for the conversation on Monday. Definitely was a great one. And shout outs to Marlene for popping in on the conversation. Like I said, at some point I will be delving back into that, but felt it was a good conversation nonetheless. And we did have some fun afterwards. You know how we do it. So, but for those that did miss it, you could definitely catch the replay. Before I go left, I know myself already. Yeah. Um, the title's clear as day. There are some things we see in society that some seems outdated, some seems overrated, others underrated. Um, I can give you a clear example, Crown. I'm gonna say appreciation. Now, when it comes to appreciation, for some, it's outdated. At least how I feel. Tangela, baby. Appreciation, in my opinion, is underrated. Um, for some, it might be outdated. For some, it's outdated because they probably been through it already. You know, being appreciative to people or giving appreciation to people that didn't appreciate them back. So they will feel a type of way about it, and then they'll look at things differently. Um, in my opinion, I feel it's underrated. It's underrated because there are good people who are deserving of appreciation, acknowledgement, and all of that. Um, and it's important because it's also a confidence and a boost for for some people to continue to strive and be the great people that they are. Um, for some, is overrated, and you can tell that for some, is overrated just by the details in their behavior. You know, some people feel you don't necessarily have to do certain things, but guess what? When you got true people in your life that are worthy of it, you technically should give it where it's due. You know, nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna delve into a couple pieces of this because some stuff is, even in the dating field, some stuff seem to be outdated, overrated, or underrated. Um, as far as friendship is concerned, yeah, to some it's outdated because they got the mindset that, yeah, friends come and go. But you got others who, it's not really outdated and it's not overrated. Just Jay, baby. Rice, what's going on, my guy? But it's important though, because again, you're gonna have different people who have different views and opinions about that. you know. But again, you got to think about that. It's not outdated for some because they never let it get outdated, you know. And that's the most important part is to remember that there's nothing that's really outdated, you know. Oh, Sharon, I didn't know we had son, but since you was waiting for me so badly, oh, take this back in your little corner basement the way you were supposed to. Here, take this real quick. You know we was gonna get one bozo in here, but nonetheless, the bozo can't take me out of my position. But again, there's certain things that are not overrated. It's just all about how you look at life. You know, different perspectives. That's it. Nubian baby. Yeah, but prime example. I'm gonna tell you what's overrated. And I'm glad we just got that. That fake trolling and running behind the count shit is overrated and it's outdated. Like some people really need to grow up. The sad part about it is some of these people won't grow up, and some of these people won't get up out their misery. So they'll try to do certain things to be a part of, or do certain things to try to get a reaction. But the reaction you getting from me is the same reaction you've been getting as of recently. None of that shit phases me. Like I said, outdated. There's some of y'all that really need to update your shit for real. Update your methods. Maybe we might just give you some appreciation over it. But yeah, appreciation is not overrated, and it damn sure ain't outdated. At least not from my view and opinion. Um, Again, it just depends on the person. It depends on the person. It depends on what they've been through. And again, it's just being solid all around the board. I say appreciation is underrated because you have people who really are deserving of that, and they're not getting it. But I always believe when you do give people exactly what they need, they tend to not just be better people, but they definitely tend to, take the strong advice and they plan on moving, you know, moving forward and continuing to be themselves. When you show that token of appreciation to people, especially those who are deserving of it, again, it gives them comfort, it gives them peace of mind. And it not just makes them feel belonged, but, you know, it definitely does what it needs to do. Essentially, it's about just opening up the minds and the eyes of people that need to be opened up. Like nonchalant attitudes to me are outdated and overrated. I mean, because again, how long could you possibly just have the I don't give a damn attitude before you finally give a damn? And just things to think about. I would say Karen has gotten outdated to some because some people don't know how to care for people. Some people don't even know how to care for themselves. If you don't know how to care for yourself, how could you possibly care for others around you, especially, again, those who are deserving of it or those who have definitely been an inspiration to you? It's not going to work. Shawanda, baby. You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. But yeah, you just got to gather up all bits and pieces of information, and the things that really seem underappreciative, yeah, you change it. You know, the things that feel overrated, you still got to change. See, that's the one thing. You're going to constantly have to change certain things in order to not be in that mindset of thinking. Some people, like prime example, will say chivalry is outdated and overrated. To some, it's really not. It's still a focal part of not just humanity, but just showing that there's emotion, showing that there's some form of logic there. You know, serious baby. You already know what to do. Um, you already know what to do when it comes to that. Again, you don't allow certain things to mess up your thinking process because life is a process. You know, you're gonna go through different phases and different stages, but the things that you might think is outdated, it really ain't. Chivalry is not dead, it's not outdated, and it's not overrated. What it is that you can't show chivalry to everybody. Um, if you got somebody that you're caring for, chivalry will never leave because again, most people with a solid mind are gonna no. Damn why people do that shit. Stop calling while I'm live. Shit. My bad, y'all. My fault. No, when you got the right people, especially the right people set in your life, chivalry will never die. You know, that's one thing I can say. You know, you're gonna have people who don't see things out of reach or out of touch, and that's because they didn't allow the things in the world to plague that decision of theirs. You know, I believe when it's all said and done, when it's all said and done, the right people will link up with the right people. And there's certain things that they think might be over with, they'll see that it's not. I'll be honest with you, having a kind heart and being caring, that's not outdated. It might be out of touch for some people, but at some point they regain that touch. All it takes is the right type of inspiration, and trust me, it could go from a it could go from a outdated and overrated to no longer underrated. It'll be more appreciated. There's certain things that I feel in society that is outdated. Um, like I said, hatred, prime example. Hatred, racism, that's outdated. It's outdated because again, as much as you try to recycle hate, it's only gonna get tossed out. It'll be tossed out because most people are not gonna align themselves with the hate in the first place. Again, it's just about thinking for yourself. You can't make people think what you want them to think. You can't make them feel what you want them to feel. They got to be able to go through that themselves. You know, why is hate overrated and outdated? Because it only serves one purpose. It just serves negativity, you know, unnecessary violence. And again, it's Pointless. The aspect you should have. My fault, y'all. Had an important text that I needed. But yeah, prime example. You know, cherishing loved ones, cherishing family and friends. That's not outdated. When you got strong love and strong anything, you're not gonna allow nothing to make you sink. But when it came to hate, like I said, it's outdated and overrated. Because what are you getting outside of negative reactions from people? Not really gaining much. All you're doing is again just showing people that for some things will never change. People will be set. There's some people that will never get past the hate. Why? Because that's just something that's embedded in them. So they're not going to be able to see certain things the way we see things. You know, their judgments and their decisions might be clouded decisions. You know, do I feel love is overrated? Nope. Do I feel it's outdated? Not so much. At one point, I would have said it was outdated, but I would have said it's only outdated because, again, you know, you're moving in a different path. And when you tend to move in different paths, you'll see love differently. Like, again, love for friends, your love for friends, especially true ones, will never change. Your views and opinions about them will definitely never change. You know, I said it was technically only outdated because, again, you got to also know who you are spreading and giving that love to. Platty, baby. When you're giving love to the right people, it goes from outdated to well appreciated. To some people, it might be underrated. But again, it depends on the person. It depends on what that person has been through. Some have gone through trials and tribulations in life where it feels out of reach, outdated, out of touch. But once they do come across the right form of people, the right idea and the right opinions on certain situations, guess what? It tends to come back into them, and for the good. Again, you show love and you give love to those who are deserving of it. Not everybody is worthy of your love. Not everybody is worthy of your companionship. Not everybody is worthy of your energy. The ones that are, you continue to make the best strides. So this way, these things won't be outdated. Me, prime example, love for my friends and anybody that's really been something to me, that will never change. And that can't be outdated and it will never be underrated. Because I truly value and appreciate those who have been valuable as well as lovable and loyal. And I know it's the same way around. See, when you have a solid mindset and you're a solid person all around the board, it's not too many opinions that's going to matter. Like, with prime example, I'm going to say this: the family structure. Family structure is not outdated. It needs to be evaluated, but it's not outdated. And it's definitely not underrated because you have families who really could come together and keep it together. That's because they don't allow certain things to penetrate or get in between anything that's solid foundation. And that's what a lot of people need nowadays, just some solid foundation. Prime example, do you believe hard work is overrated, underrated, or outdated? Shoot. I don't believe it's either or because you got to remember that. You're going to work on things in life. And we ain't just talking about an occupation. We talking about a little bit of everything. Working can never be outdated because guess what? Whatever is working for you will continue to work for you. It's not overrated because again, you're going to continuously work throughout life. You're going to work on specific areas in your life. You're going to work on problems that you might have. You're going to work to be a better person. So that should never be overrated because you're bettering yourself. Lucy, what's going on? To some, work is underappreciated only because, again, some people don't take the time and the necessary visuals to see. Um, some people have worked on their lives. Some people have worked on things to make them a better person. I feel any of that work right there is not to be overlooked. There's just certain things in society you look at. And again, you know, shouldn't be underrated. Love should never feel like it's underrated, but for some it will be. It's underrated because again, if you're not familiar with or been around any form of that, you'll be unbeknownst to it. But when you do have those experiences, you tend to see things for what it is. For some, love will never be overrated because they have made it this far. They have gained some of the things that they might have been looking for. They might have gained some of the things that actually mean something, which is good. I'll say it's never underrated because you do have friends and family who will ride for you. You got those who will definitely give their last, if anything, or almost give their last. Again, you got solid people who will appreciate you for who you are. And a lot of times it'll show in actions. Words can only say but so much. It's more actions. Appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. Working hard in this simple on this damn dog bone again, baby. Don't come over here with that dog bone. Go lay down. Lay down, man. Trust is a tricky slope for some. Hence why the title is the way it is. You know, trust could be outdated for some because some people have trusted enough to where they feel they can't trust no more. But when they do find solid ground, they tend to loosen up some. They tend to reopen their eyes and see that not everybody is out for an agenda, not everybody is out to hurt. They don't realize that some people are just who they are, which is a good thing. You see that you have people who will definitely be riding for you in more ways than one. Trust is only outdated and overrated to those again who have given a trust to all, but only the select few have actually reciprocated it. But I always felt in that notion, you should count those blessings for those people who actually are doing that. Because again, it does set a precedent. You know, you don't want to be side eyeing nobody. You definitely don't want to second guess or question anything. In my opinion, trust is, I can't say it's underrated. It is a little outdated because again, you just got to know who you trusted. It is about, careful thinking. Trust to be overrated to some people because they feel like, well, shoot, I trusted this person or I trusted these people. They wasn't who they were, so screw everybody else. But in that notion, you can't say that because there's still a lot of people you have not met. This world is big yet small, but there's still a lot of people that you haven't come across. I can see you saying overrated or outdated to a degree if you have met everybody in the world, but we know that's impossible. There are still great people out there on all cylinders. It's just about reading. And that's the main thing. Reading, in my opinion, is not overrated. And it damn sure ain't outdated. At least in my opinion. You know, that is truth. Trust is earned. And that's what some people fail to realize in life. Trust is earned. Just like respect. Respect is, in my opinion, a little outdated because people have failed to really respect how people move, respect people's well wishes, so on and so forth. To me, in my opinion, it is underrated. It's underrated because again, people are not seeing the true factors at work. They're not seeing the true changes and the true progresses. But respect is always supposed to be appreciated. Goes both ways. Is dating overrated? Mm, not really overrated. It might be a little outdated, only because of what society has tried to present to the people as a norm. Lisa J, baby. That is truth right there. That's truth right there, serious. Because once you place your trust in somebody, you know, that person has to live up to that trust. Person has to be a part of that. It goes both ways though. You got to be able to trust somebody that they're doing the right things, not just for themselves, but by you. Who have been friends for over 20, 30, 40. God knows how long. But the reason why is because despite your little fallouts, every friend is gonna have a fallout, just like every relationship is gonna have some form of a fallout. But the common ground is again, cooler heads must prevail. So that means y'all have to sit down and have these conversations. Even when conversations do feel uncomfortable, you need to have them. That's a main way of building trust anyway. It's just by keeping everything on the up and up, keeping everything in clear view. See, with me, I place trust in the people that really deserve it. I've done that for about as long as I've been on this earth. The only time I ever placed trust in people that wasn't worthy of it, I placed but so much trust in them just to see how far I was going to go. But for most people, I'm gonna keep it on the line like I always keep it on the line. No hidden factors, no nothing. And it pretty much served me well throughout my life. For some people, it's definitely served them good purpose. Trusting the right people. So I don't feel it's overrated. I do feel trust is kind of underrated because there's some people who don't place too much trust in things. But when they do place trust in the right things, things pan out. And that's the thing. I place trust in food. I ain't messing with you, Platty. Well, where's our plate at? How you gonna come in here and talk about food and ain't feeding nobody? I'm glad you did that. See. Now you got to get one of these too. Come over here with that. Well, keep waiting, damn it. Hold on, give me a second, y'all. I think that phone call messed up my sound a little bit. Give me 1 second. Let me pop back out and pop back in. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. But that's the thing, though. Again, when you do place trust in the right people, you see the right type of actions, you see the right type of visuals, and that's a good thing. Do I believe trust is outdated? No. I believe it's underrated and underappreciated. Gotta appreciate those that you did place your trust in because again, if they've been solid with you throughout everything, there's not much more you can ask for. You know, like back to the dating thing. I don't believe dating is overrated. It's kind of outdated because of what society has brought us. Society right now has made it seem like you have to, in order to gain somebody or in order to, be with somebody, you got to do things that really don't need to be done. Cool gamer, what's going on? And that's the thing. You know, it's outdated to a degree only because, like again, look what's being presented. Like for some women, y'all feel y'all have to go with this notion of going just for looks, what a person is wearing, what they driving, how much money they got in their pocket. When that's not solely the case. James, what's going on, my guy? It's not the case. You know, the real truth of it all is, again, you got to go back to the old traditional ways of thinking, just like dating. You know, and I feel that's the most important thing again to do. You know, you have to keep your options open, but you also have to be reasonable with the things that you are looking for. Do I feel that? Do I feel like a list is overrated? Yeah, because again, that list will give you. It's like you put a list together. You gotta treat it like it's shopping. You can't go broke trying to buy everything in the store. It won't work. If you got a set amount that you have to spend, especially if it's for survival, then you gotta know what you're doing. You know, you place trust and faith into those who are worthy of it, and especially again if they've been solid all around the board. The reason why I said I feel prime example dating is just a little outdated is because on both sides, it's like you're looking for too much to add to a list. You should only put down the most important things on the list that are important, at least to you. Everybody might have different views and opinions. Everybody might have different goals and different standards. But the main thing to remember again is you got to have a reasonable standard. Like if you listed 5 things that you look for in a person, even a partner, even if you decide you want to add 1 or 2 extra things, they should be reasonable. And I'll be honest with you, for some people, it's outdated and overrated because um, realistic standards it don't it don't always fit in a list. But you have to have reasonable standards. You know, can't jump out the window. Now, if you listed 10 things at least that you want out of a person and you got at least 10 of them, don't look to put more on that list because now you're being unreasonable. You know, now you're putting yourself in a position where you'll never find exactly what you're looking for. And I would say that on both ends. You know, we got to get back to old standard of things. You know, got to get back to the appreciation more than anything. You know, like I said, for last conversation we had, like I said, some people should be appreciative because some people don't have to do nothing. Some people don't have to give anything. Some people could just walk past you and step all over you. But, you know, when you do get the things that you are needing, you know, you take every blessing for what it is. And that's how it's supposed to be, at least from my view and opinion. You know, the things that we take for granted, we shouldn't take for granted. Like for some of y'all, when you do have somebody that's for you, cares for you, and is trying to build with you, you know, again, got to be appreciative of it. You should never underrate or overlook any of that because that'll be your blessing leaving out the door. And I would say that on all levels, friendship wise, relationship wise, you can't overlook certain things. What you can do is have a reasonable expectation for people. Prime example, when I have these conversations, I don't always expect people to hit the link when I drop the link. I don't expect a lot of things. Now, I'm just speaking for me in particular. I don't expect a lot of things. Most I expect is that we all have respect for each other and respect each other's spaces and beliefs. That's just always how I've been. I could be amongst a group of people from all different backgrounds, and guess what? There'll never be no fallouts, never be no nothing. Why? Because again, It's about the common respect. And I feel to that degree it's underrated, but it's also outdated. It's only outdated because, again, it just depends on the people you've been around. Take your time, Platy. You already. But I feel once you come to a conclusion on certain aspects of life, those three things that are like in the title right now won't be a thing. It won't be underrated when you are actually around the right folks who mean something and who have actually brought something to your life of substance. The reason why I feel dating prime example is a little outdated is, again, you got to get back to the respect and the appreciation of things. When somebody is willing to show you all they need to show you, most you can do from there is decide if that's how you're going to continue to move or if you're going to move in a different direction. But it is important, though. It is important to remember that, again, the world is constantly changing. Views and opinions are definitely changing on a daily, too. I feel to the degree, like prime example, high expectations, a little overrated. Because you can have high expectations for people. But again, those people you got high expectations for, they got to fit the mold and fit the bill. There's nothing wrong with that. And if they do fit the bill, then you already know you a step closer to more peace and more happiness. Do I feel happiness is overrated? No. Do I feel like it's outdated? No. I believe happiness is underrated. Gotta think about countless people you might have done good for, and you actually changed their lives, or you've actually done something that was, you know, was definitely on the high road. But it feels good when you are doing the right things and you are caring not just about yourself, but caring about the people who, again, mean something. And it is solely a choice. One thing I will say is happiness should be appreciated all around the board. Because for some people, it takes a lot to make them happy. Now, for some people, it might not take much to make a person happy. It could be the simplest words, it could be the simplest encouragements of the day, it could be the simplest advice. But even that goes a long way. My bad, y'all. Shouts to the coffee plug. James, I need some extra motor oil in here. Come on, man. But yeah, like some people would say freedom is outdated and overrated. No, it's underrated because there's some people who don't take into accountability or don't take into consideration that as long as you're still able to breathe, you're able to open your eyes, you're not locked up in a cell or in the early grave, you have a lot to accomplish. You have a lot of things you can, you know, scratch off your quote unquote bucket list. Freedom should be appreciated because, again, you're not sitting in a cell for a long period of time. You're not losing a portion of your life. Some people feel it's overrated, hence why some of these people are crashing out now. This is why certain people are hitting that wall left and right. But I feel for some of those people, just because they don't have the proper love or the proper advice or just anything around that notion, they don't care. But honestly, you should care about your freedom. You should appreciate every moment that you are free. You're free to speak your mind. You're free to move around as much as you want to move around. And you don't have to worry about being told when to do something, when not to do something, when to go to bed, etc., etc. See, that's a part of society that I feel is lost right now. The appreciation of freedom. I think that's important though. It's important to establish yourself. It's important to establish, you know, everything that's critical in your life. When you have those things established, you tend to see things for what it really is. And again, you tend to enjoy every blessing. I'm going to use this app for a prime example. To me, it's kind of outdated. It's outdated only because of some of the foolishness and some of the petty shit that you see going on. It's outdated because of specific behaviors, like even down to the trolling shit like we had earlier. Shit like that is outdated and overrated. You know, but to some degree, it's underrated because you will come across and meet some great people. You'll meet some great people on a business venture. You'll meet some great people on a friendship level. You'll meet some great people on just a support level. You might get a little bit of everything. Keith, what's going on, my guy? You know, but again, it's solely up to you and how you move the tables. And it's just about keeping yourself solid all around. James, number 8, what's going on, my guy? You know, it's just about solid motion. That's it. Like again, this app to me is outdated. A portion of the reason why I ain't been going live every day like y'all was accustomed to me doing. It's kind of outdated. It's outdated only because, again, what I just said, you gotta deal with specific behaviors and specific nonsense that you don't necessarily want to. But then again, this is a part of the game. This is a part of what you're gonna encounter, no matter where you're at. You already know, bro, man. Have a great one at work, bro. Appreciate you for popping in. Is it overrated? To a degree, yes. Because some people have made this little red app their entire life. To me, it's not overrated personally. Like I said, to some degree, it's underrated. Because I've met some great people, still meeting great people. That's the whole part of networking. Is what's going on, my guy? You know, again, it's just about careful movements, careful planning, but also, again, just keeping your eyes, your ears, and keeping an open heart to things. You know, it'll never be overrated in my book the way some people see it. It'll never be outdated. That's because, again, I've met some great people, still have met some great people here. And there's nothing that can change that. The reason why I said it was outdated and why I haven't been going live like that is because it's true. You know, in the long run, a content creator does have a personal life they need to tend to. Marlene, baby. You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. See, again, this is not so much as work. It's just something I love doing. And again, it's good when you are able to do something that you love, do something that you feel good about, and it reach the masses, or it does bring and spark all forms of great conversation. There have been people in here who are from different tracks that come in here because it's not too much drama. I know at one point I was serving them up left and right, but then I realized that only takes away from certain aspects, and it also takes away from the content. You know, because when you're having deep conversations, some people are not going to be able to hold one. So they'll do anything to try to distract it or disturb it. But that's outdated. Because at what point do you say, you know what? It's time for me to mentally grow up. It's time for me to say, I'm going to just leave shit alone. This person is happy with what they're doing. So let me find something for me to be happy on. And I come in here and have these convos with everybody. And even when I drop the link, it feels good to get views and opinions and even, you know, intelligent conversations with the people. Everybody that's been here is intelligent, strong, and confident. Do I believe bringing people together is overrated? Hell no. Do I feel it's outdated? Hell no. I feel it's underrated. Because you do have people who can bring everybody together, and it's not always necessarily drama. It's not always a back and forth. He said, she said. It's not people bashing each other or tearing each other down. See, I don't promote that. Don't get it twisted. If I got to come out on this porch and serve your ass, I'm going to serve you. But I still don't believe in completely bashing or destroying somebody. I'm just going to tell you like the fuck it is and keep it pushing from there. Because I don't have time to be wasting energy on shit that I don't need to waste energy on. Just like a lot of you in here. Whoever ain't content creators, y'all have been a focal point of the drive. Could care less if I ever get back monetized or not. Because again, like I said, it wasn't about the money. It's about the message. It's about just bringing something of substance. I try to bring these conversations because I feel these conversations, even when they are uncomfortable, they will bring some form of enlightenment. It will bring something of subtlety, especially to those who could be watching. You never know what somebody is going through. But when you have these conversations to where it's bringing something good out of them, it's helping them release things, it's a good thing. I could never think trust is overrated because trust is what's gotten me to this point in life. The good type of trust, the knowing when to and when not to, good, you know? Appreciate you, is you already, man. But see, that's the thing though. It's not a lot of people that could be authentic and be their true, genuine selves. Some people are gonna have to put on a mask and put on the character phases. The same person you talking to right now, even if my cousin was somewhere in the shadows watching, he'd tell you the same shit. You know, this ain't nothing different. Me having these conversations would be the same thing like me sitting in the hood having a conversation with a whole bunch of my peoples. You know, we all gonna have our different views and opinions. We might be passionate on our beliefs and things, but we never take it further than. You know, and that's the thing. When you are truly genuine about how your life is moving, when you are truly genuine in the things that you have done and that you put forward, you never look back. And I say once I started this journey 3 years ago, I didn't know where the journey was going to take me, if it was going to take me anywhere outside of. Some people will try to do the utmost to try to not so much as destroy your image. They'll do certain things to try to destroy your confidence. They'll try to destroy anything that you know for a fact is working for you. But if you allow it to happen, um, I would say go back to the drawing board because you can't think that everybody is in that same boat. And that's the thing. Again, you got to have a strength within yourself, strong respect for yourself, integrity and morals, discipline. Some people don't have discipline. Some people don't even have a moral compass. Some people think they do, but they don't. Like I said, it's more in the actions and people. As much as I've been through on in, I ain't never let it shake me. Because that'd be like me letting things in the street shake me. It won't shake me. It won't budge me. It won't change me. Because again, you can't change somebody who has already established themselves. Now, self improvement, everybody's going to have self improvement. Everybody's going to find something they feel they need to improve on. And that's the most important thing. Self improvement is not overrated. Self improvement is actually underrated in my book. Some people don't think about, again, the strides that people have taken in their lives to switch from a dark side to a more brighter side. Because society will throw bullshit at you. And some people are not mentally capable or mentally tough to deal with it. And that's the thing. It'll never shake you up. At least if you're strong with it. I done been through some shit, but yet and still, it didn't shake me, it didn't phase me. It just gave me a clear view on how to move from here on out. But that's always been me. If I felt like certain things turned left with certain people, hey, I keep it pushing. Because I don't need to give the energy where it's not needed. And the only thing it's going to do is spark up even more. So, hence why I know a lot of y'all have been like, you ain't served nobody up. You ain't been giving no eulogies. You ain't been doing none of that. Yeah, because it's not worth it. A lot of people ain't worth it. I see things even when people think I don't see things. But it don't shake me up. It don't stop me from being who the hell I am. And a lot of people should take that into consideration for their lives too. You never let things shake you up to the core. You never let things rattle you. Nothing should ever make you feel like you need to run away or not trust anything. Oh shoot, my fault. Woo. Shout outs to this coffee plugging in. I'm mad at jitters. And I would say that for anybody who has been through anything recently, especially on this red ass app, don't let things shake you to the core. Don't let shit shake who you really are as a person. See, behind every fucking avatar, there is a person, regardless to what. Everybody has feelings, emotions, beliefs, so on and so forth. Now, you got some people who refuse to stand their ground, but I feel the best way for you to do it is stand your ground. Never let nobody try to run you or punk you or do anything. See, with me, I'm different. I just have a tolerance level when it comes to certain things. But once my tolerance level is up, you don't know where it could go from there. But see, like I said, this travel on this road has shown me a lot. But it ain't shown me nothing different from what I see outside on the regular. See, again, when people unplug and learn to unplug, and get back to normal living, they'll realize some of the problems that you was running from still gonna be there. Some of the things you still are fighting with are gonna be there until you fix it. And the reason why Platy brings all the crazies to the yard because everybody is coming from different places. Some might be coming from Facebook, some might be coming from Instagram, some might be coming from TikTok or wherever else. But again, you got those who know how to build and build right. You got those who are going to stand their ground no matter what. So you want one thing that I could tell you is that I stand on what the fuck I stand on, and can't nobody knock me from it. Can't nobody push me away from it, and I damn sure ain't running from it. Standing on principles, definitely not overrated for me. It ain't underrated. It's heavily regarded. Different things in society that we see now. Hence why that title is where is it? You know. Now, I believe that to some degree that some people just pick up things as they go. Life is gonna always give them some form of a lesson every day. With me on this app, yeah, I was going live damn near all the time. But then I realized too, there's only so much you could give to the people before you start neglecting yourself. And that's one thing you should never do. You should never neglect yourself, and you should never forget about yourself. In your words, Marlene, yes, you are important. And that's what people fail to realize. Some of you have to realize that you're important no matter what. Some of you have to realize that again, you are who you are. You can't change that. Now, there's certain things, if you feel you need to improve on it, you can do it. It's all about having a boost of morale a lot of times too. Because if you don't feel good about yourself, you ain't gonna feel good about the world around you. If you don't trust yourself, if you don't believe in yourself, you don't build yourself, you're not gonna be able to build anything comfortable even around the people you might be building with. Appreciate you, Marlene, baby. Hey, serious. Hey. What I told you about talking about that coffee. What I told you about talking about the coffee. Look at the damn coffee. Look at it. Look at it. Look at that good old motor oil. That's the thing though. The one thing you gotta remember is happiness and laughter and even joyful things are not overrated or outdated. For some, it's underappreciated. It's underrated because we don't have enough of it. See, like with me, prime example, there's certain things in life that will never be outdated and out of touch because you're always picking up new pieces. You're always upgrading on things. I'm gonna keep co-signing. Keep here. I'm gonna keep co-signing here. I'm gonna keep co-signing. I'm gonna keep co-signing. Look at this shit. Look at it. Look at it. Embrace it. Is either that or embrace this. Embrace this. Yes. Embrace this good old sour. Yes. See, like I was saying earlier, it's truth. Some people will do certain things again to get a reaction or to try to knock you off of your thing, but you can't. You can't knock somebody off of their square when they too strong. Marlene, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, you sure you want those sour worms? You sure you want those sour worms? You'll be sorry. But to be honest with you, I wouldn't feel the type of way because there are some people who have never really drunk coffee or never really had coffee. I know most of y'all are tea people, water people. It's differences, you know. Stop hating, serious. James, give her large coffee, light, 5 sugars, half and half the milk. Well, shoot, there's always a chance for you to try it whenever you do get the chance. See, that's the thing. Another thing that's not overrated is new experiences. You're gonna always have those. Some people will say is overrated or outdated. No, everybody's gonna have new experiences. Everybody is gonna have different parameters that's gonna help them change their lives. Changing your life is not outdated. You just got to get the right tools in order for everything to inflate and to keep growing. You know, but that's the thing though. Never allow nobody to never allow nobody to dictate anything in your life. If you feel comfortable doing the things that are bringing happiness, bringing peace, bringing joy, you keep doing that. And if some of the people can't get that, then those are the people you need to stay away from. You stay away from them because the only thing they're going to bring is just negative insight. Who needs that? It's supposed to be about peace and joy. It's supposed to be about again growing and continuously learning. Now, learning might be outdated to some. Some people would say it's overrated, but it's not overrated because you're still learning everything until you close your eyes for good. I think it's overall just keeping yourself solid in how you move in life. Keeping yourself balanced, not overrated. It's actually underrated, at least from my view and opinion on it. It's underrated. You know, sometimes you got to sit back and look from the outside looking in. The things that you are creating, the things that you are continuously creating, if they are meaning good, then you continuously keep doing it. Some people will say it's outdated because they don't want to learn none or they feel like they've learned everything. But again, you don't know everything because if you did, you would be able to fix all the world's problems in one motion. But we see that's not the case. And that's the thing, though. Another thing, appreciation is never outdated or overrated. It's underrated. I've always told people you go where you are appreciated and you go where you know the vibes will be reciprocated the same way. And even if you're in areas where it might not feel familiar or comfortable, you got to make yourself comfortable. See, like me, I could go anywhere in these damn streets and not give a damn. I ain't talking about on here. I'm talking about for real. I could go anywhere in these streets and not have to worry about nothing. Why? Because I got my faith placed in a higher power to guide me as I do what I do. And not even that. I'm just visually aware of everything, which you are supposed to be. Once you're aware of changes, once you're aware of specific things, you got to know how to go from there. And see, this the one thing. James number 8, you ain't got a talking code over here, man. You know you safe over here, bro. You know you good. See, the things that are outdated to some, it ain't outdated to me. And I think those are the key elements that kept me here this long on this earth. See, again, you never allow things to overrun you. You don't allow things to just be your sole purpose for getting up every day. My sole purpose for getting up every day, and I'm blessed to get up every day. My sole purpose is to make sure I'm taking care of what I need to take care of. The family that's remaining, taking care of myself, taking care of my mental health, taking care of the things that are important. James number 8 know what the hell it is. That's why I ain't saying nothing to him. He better come in here with a damn pork chop sandwich next time. I got something for your ass, James. Don't worry. I got something for your ass. You gonna learn today, nigga. Don't come in here without no pork chop sandwich. Just like BMF gotta come in here with the scratch off tickets, I better hear pork chop sandwich. Tired of y'all here. Now, see, for some, I might come off abrasive. I might come off rough around the edges, but this is me. I can't change nothing. This is who I am. This is what served me well, and this is actually what kept me in. My strong decisions, my strong intake on things, and the willing to not back down from anything did me right. I probably would have been locked up or dead if I ain't do some of the things that were needed. Like some people, like I said before, there's some people who need to appreciate the fact that you're able to wake up every day. I don't care if you don't have too much in your life. You should still be appreciative for waking up because some people have not woken up. Some people ain't going to make it home. Some people might not be with family no more. And those are the things that I don't take for granted. Again, some of y'all don't never know when the hell your time might be up. But you should enjoy every moment and try to make every moment count. When you don't make it count, you've wasted valuable time. Time will never be outdated or overrated. Because again, you have time to fix, you got time to build, and you got time to strengthen the things that you need to strengthen. Platty, you love them dry ass pork chops. That's why you was loving them. You was loving the fuck out them shits. Don't come over here with that wombat meat trying to talk about his pork chops. Take that shit back to the shop, Platty. Tired of your shit. You was loving on them dry ass pork chops, rubbing them shits. Look at you. Every time I put a food short out, you was over here. Look at you. That's why you laughing at. Every time I put a food short out, your ass is over here drooling. Well, come over here with that bullshit. Matter of fact, you owe me a kangaroo, damn it. I ain't talking to you no more. Don't even say nothing no more. You say something, I got a troll drop for your ass today. Nah, it's all love, baby. It's all love. See, some people will probably think, oh, damn, he about to spaz out on this people. Nope. I'm having fun with my people the best way I know. Shit. And that's important. Again, knowing yourself, believing in yourself, and continuously working on things you feel like you need to work on. Aw, sounded good. You might think so until you fucking take a bite out that shit and you catch the itis. Come over here with that. I ain't saying nothing about your dry ass eggs, but hey, motherfucker, you still love them shits. Come over here with that. I told you. I got time today. I'm petty. Got time. See, most people think, oh, they going back and forth. They going to be bashing each other. No, no, no. This is how we do things. See, I tend to keep doing what I've been doing since I started this shit. That's what's never gonna make anything overrated or outdated. Yeah, ain't nobody saying nothing about your dry ass biscuits, your dry ass eggs, and that burnt ass bacon you made. But hey, still all love, baby. See, that's the thing. You know, some people that think, oh, they going at each other, they about to cut each other down. No, no, no. That's not always the case, and you know this. We all have our fun. We all gonna have our love and respect for each other, and that's what I tend on keeping over here. I don't care who's here and who's not here. Like I've said before, I wouldn't care if it was one person or if it was a million people watching. But we will be having these conversations when needed. And sometimes it's good to have these uncomfortable conversations because, again, it brings dialect. But the one thing I refuse to do, and I still stuck to that, and still stick to that, I don't allow an app to run my life. Like I said, when I unplug from these devices, I'm in the world. I'm doing me. Could care less about a lot of the shit that's being said or done. That's how I move in actual time. If it ain't concerning me, if it's not doing anything to take me out of character, could give two shits about it. You know? And that's the most important thing. Knowing who you are and keeping yourself the way you're supposed to keep yourself. Preserved. You know? Self-preservation is not outdated and it's not overrated. It's underappreciated. But when you learn to preserve yourself, preserve your thoughts, and everything around it, you'll pretty much see what it is. But see, those things in society, you know, people lose touch on. I vowed to keep certain things the way it is, and that's how I'm going to do it. I wouldn't care if 1,000 trolls came through this bitch. They could all get the same exit because it's not about anybody for that matter that feels a type of way about me. You could keep it pushing the other way because I could give two shits about it. Nobody, nobody moves me and nobody shakes me. And if you think to shake me, you might get thrown up on. So shake at your own risk. You don't know what I might throw up on you. But when I do, just know you started the bullshit and I ended it. And let me make this quite clear for anybody. I don't have to throw subliminals or anything to anybody about anything. You ain't worth the content. You ain't worth my energy. And if anybody ever felt anyway, you was better off telling me to my face. Other than that, I don't do the subliminals. I don't got time for it. See, and that's the thing, being unfazed. When you learn to just realize certain things for what it is, shit, you pretty much laugh at it. Nah, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit them with the hard ass biscuit you just served earlier. Don't act like I ain't seen them damn biscuits looking like black tar. Come on now, Platty. How you burnt the biscuits? How you burnt mama biscuits? Come on, man. You gotta do better. Put butter on them bitches. Oh, shut up. Don't start that fucking dumb shit outside. Start that traffic shit outside. I don't want to hear no honking, no horns, damn it. Yep, too late. Prime example. Do I feel great bonds are outdated? No. Great bonds will always be appreciated. And I've built some bonds with people on here. Strong bonds that have kept people either coming back or just being a part of. I moved the way I moved for good reasons. And you have to. Yeah, you're gonna have certain apps that bring out all the crazies and all the miserables and all the whatevers, but that shouldn't phase you, nor should that stop you from prospering the way you're supposed to. Prosperity is not outdated because, again, you're gonna always have things that are bringing prosperity. Like I said, being able to wake up and breathe every day, that's prosperity right there. That's prosperity of life. Some people don't get that second chance. Some people never got the chance. They never made it out the womb. And see, when I go deep, I go deep. Because I don't think about the what ifs. I don't think about the what could have been. I think about what's important right now. Once you got a clear understanding on it, you're pretty much being the no, pretty much being the good. And again, I would encourage any one of y'all who have felt any form of low parts of your life or low lights, how you want to say it, turn them into highlights. Continue to be the greatest person you can be. Continue to do what's necessary for your betterment, for your self improvement, and for your growth all around the board. Hope is overrated to some, but it's not really overrated. It might be overrated to them because they don't have hope. Whatever hope they thought they had has been long out the window. So some people are going to feel just because of that, there is no need for hope. But when you continue to hope and you continue to move forward, your hopes and your dreams and the things that you set forward, they will take into fruition. Again, it's solely up to you how you move your life and how you move the pieces on the board. For a lot of y'all, you need to just count your blessings. Some people don't get that chance to turn around or make it around the sun. But again, just love every moment. Love should never be outdated. Love should be well reciprocated and appreciated. To some degree, it needs to be reinflated. Once you start showing love to those who are deserving of it, once you start showing love to yourself, you'll feel a lot better about the things around you. The link is in the chat in case anybody want to chime in. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too crazy tonight because this is something that I'm gonna visit again. Oh, trust me, that title is the way it is. But we gonna break down the bits and pieces that we need to break down. Love and loyalty, especially loyalty, is not outdated and it's not overrated. It just needs to be demonstrated and demonstrated the right way. You accept people for who they are, just like they would accept you for who you are. You meet them halfway the way you're supposed to meet them. The one thing to remember too is that you can't change a person. You can't change who they are personality wise. You can't mold them because they have already molded themselves throughout life. What you can do is get a better understanding, better comprehension, and then from there, like I said, you just move the ball forward. But all in all, though, I can honestly say that on this road and on this journey, especially being a content creator, seen a lot, been through a lot, had to get rid of a lot. The things I got rid of was for the better, for the mental space and for the mental peace. The things I got rid of was because it needed to be gotten rid of. And good riddance. One thing I will always try to keep, I don't care if I'm on here every day, I don't care if I'm on here every other day. The one thing I will do is keep peace of mind. And again, everybody is free to be themselves. As long as there's respect, as long as there's honesty, can't ask for nothing else. A lot of you have already shown loyalty throughout this time frame. Like I said, I might not say it every day, but I do generally appreciate everybody that's been a part of this build and still becoming a part of the build. Because it's truth. You don't have to necessarily be here. Content might not be for everybody. Conversations might not be for everybody. But for those who enjoy it, I definitely appreciate every last one of y'all. I can honestly say that I have a big, big loving heart for a lot of y'all. Shit, I even got love for the haters. But I'm never going to embrace certain things that will take me out of this peaceful comfort zone. See, again, didn't come from no sector. I flowed through sectors, but never really came from any sector or been in any sector that I could say, oh, I officially came from this. No. Just like in real time, I come from out of nowhere a lot of times, going into different spots. And guess what? Have met some great people and continuously met great people. Why? Because I don't allow nothing to shake me. Nothing can intimidate me, and definitely nothing can stop me from just doing what I feel is the best thing to do. Giving back to the people what's needed. Some great laughter, conversation, and some great building. But like I said, we're gonna definitely have this conversation again. It'll be a part two to this. Could come this weekend. But again, to me, certain things are not overrated and it ain't outdated. For a lot of it, it is appreciated. And I'm gonna continue to do the things that I do because I appreciate you all. You have been and still have been the focal point, the driving force behind this bus. We're gonna continue to do that. I encourage anybody that's trying to be a part of the fold. As long as you got respect, And as long as you just keeping it humble, gonna always have a place here to sit at the seat. This round table is big enough. And I don't plan on shrinking that table no time soon. And before I do get up out of here, I know it's a lot of you birthday babies. I believe it's Aquarius season now. So it's a lot of y'all celebrating birthdays this week and this weekend. We ain't forget about you. May y'all continue to enjoy your blessed day, your blessed birthday weekend. Continue to keep smiling, keep enjoying every minute of life. Make sure you're keeping yourself safe no matter what you're getting into. And again, just keep building memories. Another year and another blessing. Clarity, you know damn well we got snacks. I don't know why you keep thinking that. Damn it. Word, James. Ask her again where the damn chops at. And damn it. Oh, I ain't forget about y'all birthday people. Y'all still got to get your dance on. One more again for the people in the back. Tulu, what's going on? What's going on? Don't laugh. Don't come in here with that shenanigans. Y'all always laughing and encouraging madness. I can't do this no more. I can't do this no more. I can't do this though.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Fuck being rational. Give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid niggas left, but it's not enough.
Yeah, my bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. You know I had to be a fool. Oh. Wait a minute. New troll drop.
What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. What they talking about? They talking about none.
Yeah. That's for all you gossipers.
What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. What they talking about? They ain't talking about none. What they talking about? They talking about none.
There you go. There you go. Don't encourage no madness, y'all. For those that might be new to the damn channel, don't encourage no madness neither, because there's still more coming. And there's more coming. And there's more coming. But for those who I'm living rent free in their mind, hold on, I got something for you. For those people who need to get up out their basements.
I rock like pebble, jump through your sheet. You hear this beat? Coming like heavy metal. If you got a business, bro, please.
Oh, wait, my fault. I was supposed to be good. And I will be. Because guess what? One more again. I ain't forget about y'all. Really ain't forget about y'all. Well, wait. It is Friday Eve, so. Oh, Platty, come get your nephew here. Come here. Tulu, since you coming in here, come get your other nephew. Don't worry, all y'all gonna get responsibilities. Don't worry, I seen James over here and Sirius over here dancing. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Don't worry. My lottery numbers came out today.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You a baddie, the type I appreciate. With no makeup, you looking good in the face. Natural body, I'm loving how it's shaped.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hoes coming in, so I gotta bring the guys with me. Said they get the dirty outside. Heard they was some freaks, so I had to bring the down with me. Oh, you with it? I'm gone. Come to the bathroom, give me that dome. Yo, man's get the tripping, brody.
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry, the madness has been encouraged. To a degree.
Here we go.
I'm on that dope again, I'm on that flow again, switch up the flow again, yeah. Fly in the parachute, gripping that pole again, I'm on that.
Yeah, y'all already know, but I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. Again, I appreciate everybody that's been part of the build, been a part of the conversation, and still continuing to come through. Like, again, love is appreciated all around the board. And y'all are the extended family, so, you know, when I bring something y'all know is going to be legit, but y'all also know it's going to be something that we need. But I ain't going to hold y'all all night. I got to go feed my stomach. But before I go feed my stomach, hold on. I did owe somebody this one, though.
Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Yeah. I feel like I'm going to be turning off some TVs at some point. But let me get my war music.
Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
Oh. Wait a minute. I can't do this no more. Wait, yes I can.
Now, before we start to turn it out, you must first begin to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now drop, now drop, now drop, now drop. Breathe in, breathe out.
Yes, I'm everywhere. I told you, you in the year of the Matrix. And once you stepped into the Matrix zone, you don't know when you're leaving back out. Yeah. For those who don't like my genuine approach on things when it comes to here, so what? Yep, you should be worried about this because it's going to be a lot of this going on. It's going to be a lot of this.
My muscles are getting bigger. Oh, yes, the muscles. The muscles are getting big from the pump.
Yes. Now y'all come get your nephew. Come get your nephew Vladimir and stop playing with me, man. Come on, man. Oh, wait a minute. Again, before I get up out of here, let me give all y'all the good feel-good vibes before I get the fuck up out of here. There you go. There you go. See, this is what happens when you really working like this, though. Seeing who says I can't have fun and make fun of myself. No. But yeah, we're going to definitely refinish this conversation on another day. For those who might have just been tuning in late, y'all can definitely catch this replay. And hopefully all of y'all enjoy the rest of your evenings. Oh, you future babies, I still need my lottery numbers today, damn it. And I'm going to be looking for you. Yeah, but let me get up out of here and go feed my damn stomach. Before I forget, I got to go feed myself. One more again before we get up out of here, though.
Trust me, 'cause I take all your
Truth, what's going on, baby? You late for the session, baby? You gotta definitely catch this replay. But hopefully somebody did get something out of this. And, if you didn't get something out of it, then the message wasn't for you. Oh, wait. I can't be that rude. I can't be that rude. Hold on one second. I'm still trying to do that first ever AI Matrix Award. Don't worry, I'm still trying to work on that. But guess what?
Mom, I just want an Oscar.
There you go. There you go. Oh, my fault. Let me leave y'all out with the gangster music video it is.
Yeah, I'm out the way, yeah, I'm low, okay. Yeah, the island right here is remote, okay. I ain't thinking about no reaper, nigga, I'm reaping what I sow, okay. Got a Benjamin and a Jackson all in my house, like I'm Joe, okay. Hellcat, met his homeboys and them types LA solo, okay. Everybody wanna be demon till they get chipped by your.
Yes. Oh wait, one of the award slots I'm gonna have to do is best musical troll drop for the year 2025. It still might be this one though. Don't encourage the madness. Don't come in here laughing. For those who coming in here late, y'all was late to church. Don't laugh. Or I'm gonna be doing this. Oh, Truth, since you in here, come get your nephew. There you go. No. Oh, I ain't forget about y'all who just gave me joy throughout this whole YouTube journey. I ain't forget about y'all. Yeah, I ain't forget about y'all. I will be back tomorrow. It could be tomorrow afternoon. It might be tomorrow evening. But with this conversation today, I'm gonna definitely revisit it. Because trust me, there's things in society that some of us feel are outdated, some we feel are overrated, but in my honest opinion, it's just underrated. And it needs to be back reinflated. So let me get up out of here. If y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance tonight, y'all already know that love is love and they'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. And that's all I'm going to do is give you real topics and real bills. And let me leave y'all out here with my stress-free dance. Yes. I'll see some of y'all running around these streets. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. And until the next live. Matter of fact, hold on. I can't let y'all go out like that. Not to let y'all leave. It's less stress-free now. But y'all all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.